Thank you for joining me today on Christine's Awesome Things, and today I have a treat for you. I'm going to show you how to make dumplings. Dumplings are a great little snack if you have guests for a party or whatever. It's really quick and simple. It's something different from the same old, so keep watching and I'm going to show you how to do it. First thing you want to do is you want to have some cabbage. The best cabbage to have would be nappa cabbage because dumplings are a Chinese dish. So you want to have a half a cup of cabbage, and then with that you want to mix a half a teaspoon of salt. Mix it around in there. Make sure that you drain your cabbage, squeeze it out, get all the water out of it after you rinse it off. Whatever you buy from a supermarket or whatever, always rinse it off because everybody touches it. I know I do. You also want to have a half a pound of ground pork, and to that ground pork you're going to add a half a cup of green onions, a tablespoon of garlic, minced garlic, a tablespoon of ginger. Ginger smells so good, but do not eat it raw. It's kind of sweet smelling, but if you bite into it, it is extremely spicy, but it doesn't leave an aftertaste with that spice. Then you're going to add 2 tablespoons of soy sauce and a half a tablespoon of sesame oil. And you're just going to mix that in there into your ground beef. I'm sorry, your ground pork. I'm so used to working with beef. Just to sort of mix it in there real good. Push it down in there. Just kind of incorporating. After you mix it and push it around in there, you want to add that mixture to your salted nappa cabbage. And then I actually like to use my hands to really get in there and mix it around to make sure that I get all the cabbage into the ground pork. You can also use seafood with this, shrimp if you like. You can use ground beef too. Mix it around in there really, really well. And after it's mixed in there really good, you're going to start filling your dumpling wraps. Now these little dumpling wraps are actually wonton wraps that you can use. They came square, and I just sort of took whatever I found that was round, which happened to be a round cookie cutter, and pressed it into the square and made them. So we're going to take a little bit of our mixture, place it into the center of our wonton or dumpling wrap, and then take a little bit of water and moisten the edge. Fold the ends together like this, and then press it together all the way to the end. Making sure you tuck everything, every little nook and cranny in there. Go. Show one more. Center here. Water around the edge to moisten it. Fold it over. sure everything's tucked in. And press them together. And you're going to do this with all your little dumplings until you are done filling them up. Make sure everything's in the center. Moisten the edge. Make sure they're all pressed together. Make sure you press firmly so that they don't open up. Like so. So I'm going to go ahead and finish all the rest of my dumplings, and I'll show you the next step. Once you have your wontons all wrapped and everything, you're going to take 2 tablespoons of sesame oil and heat it in a pan and place your dumplings inside the pan, and you're going to allow them to cook until one side of the dumpling is a golden brown. And I'd like to mention to you that making dumplings is a great way to interact with your children or grandchildren. When you make the filling, you can allow them to place the filling on the wonton wraps and then pass them to you, and you can go ahead and press them together. It's a great activity for you and the children, bonding experience, and teach them the basics of how to cook and everything. Now you can actually use vegetable oil with this recipe, but I recommend sesame oil to stick with the authentic taste of dumplings. Once you have that golden brown on one side, you're going to add 3/4 cups of hot water. Don't turn your dumplings. Keep them on the side that's frying. Don't flip them. Add your 3/4 cups of water. You can also use broth if you want to, and then you're going to put a lid on this and let it steam until the water is just completely gone, almost completely gone. You don't want them to burn, but you know, once the water is down and almost not there, then you're ready. Once your dumplings are all finished, this is your finished product. I hope you try this recipe and enjoy. Thank you for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll be back with another video.